Hello and welcome to this week's Bridge Update. We have an interesting thing to see. Small surprise, but it's a good thing to see and a fairly major step. So let's start from the far side. It's going to be interesting to see all of this anchor and setup done. And they are offloading a piece, and that is a very important piece. So we see that they are ready to put another piece on the end. Just got to move it over and all that. And it looks like they only need 2 or 3 more pairs to make final contact to the other side. That'll be neat to see them do that. But the bigger news, as we watch some guys go down the ladder from the top, is this piece that is sitting there waiting for the crane to move. I gotta say, it took it a couple of minutes to move basically a little more than its length. And if that's its top speed, that is its top speed. It took it half the day to get down to the auxiliary access road. Anyhow, you can see my shadow there as I tuck my hands inside my coat. I have gloves, I just keep forgetting to take them out of my bag to wear them. He was pounding on those eye bolts with a sledgehammer. I guess it was to turn it. It may have been to lock it down. I don't know, but he was waylaying on that thing. Two guys coming out of the stairs there. And then they go all the way down to the ground. I didn't stay to watch this because we've seen pieces get lifted off before. It ended up beside that red container, in between the red container and the other segment. I will be interested to see when they make this connection if they slide a piece in there or if they uh, pour the slab in like they did on the other end, out in the middle of this. That's going to be interesting to see how that goes and see if they close the freeway for a day or two while they do it. Who knows? So the crane starts pulling backwards. It makes quite a bit of noise as it moves. It's an interesting thing. Wasn't sure what was happening, so I was looking around trying to see what was the most interesting thing to look at. Now, the one thing that I did notice about this trailer is that it's not the same one as they've been using for all of the other pieces, which slightly puzzles me, but, you know, whatever. Everybody's standing around or moving to their places. I was trying to decide what to look at. There goes the crane. Starting to move now. That sun is at just the right angle to be seriously annoying. Every time one of those uh, pads, panels, whatever they are, move, makes this great big clank. I decided to not stay a whole lot longer, just watch it get prepped and ready, and move to a slightly better angle. But I didn't stay past the truck pulling up. But I want it to pull up because I want to let you see this piece, because it's a very important piece. Turning to make sure that he's in the right place. And be able to set it right there in that gap. And that person's walking right now. And then he turns back so that they can pull the truck up. This is the slow part. Then he blasts a couple blasts on the horn and pulls up. Now you can see why I'm excited about this piece, I hope. And that is the end piece. That is the first piece that will be taken and pulled back to the anchor and mounted on the feet at the anchor. It's got that step there for the expansion joints, I guess. About this time I started going, yeah, I'm a little cold, I don't want to stay. We've seen the rest of it. It'll swing over the lift jig thing and hook it up and then just lay it off to the side. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces plus the one that's been there a long time, so 6, I guess. I wonder if they'll get any more, because it feels like they need 6 to finish that gap. 3 more on each side, and then 3 on the runner thing to the bridge. So maybe they'll get more pieces. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I need to remember my glove next time I do this. Wasn't shading the sun out of it very well. I was getting too much of an angle there. And then I just went, yeah, I'm too close to the end now. I need to just quit. We've seen them lift pieces off before. You got the triangle pieces there. That'll be tied together to make the edges. That'll be fun to see that happen. Wonder how that's going to work with the one sidewalk that's supposed to be there. Staring right into the sun. I saw with the cable down that they were going to be lifting something, so I was excited for that. They still have those big blocks that they made. And they've got an excavator there, 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. Who knows? Who knows what they're doing? They're moving something, getting ready for work over there. Looking up. And then we take a jump down to the side, take a look at what they're doing from the side. Thankfully, there was nobody racing across the bridge today. The truck was pulled in there. Looking at all the people. Parked there to work. And walk across the one side. Offside. Either way. That truck was hauling some gravel. Looked like. But he had to sit there and wait for the semi to move out of the way. Got some big clumps on it. Still have to block that access road. I'm sad about that. Oh well. Looking down the hill, it does look like they've started to widen that out a little bit. Maybe they're finally getting done with burying the drainage pipes. I don't know. Then up here, look back to see if there's a car coming. The spot that I pulled out, wanted to see if I could move any more of it, but it was literally a frozen block of ice, so it didn't work. Then driving out, a little Christmas decoration waving around. Sunshine in my eyes makes me blind as. I'll get out. I wonder how this is going to be reshaped. It's obviously going to be moved over, but by how much? And is this going to end up being a parking space or what? Here's the GoPro. I didn't back off, so I didn't have the sun in my eyes. Sorry about that. And then leaving. At least I kept the sun behind the A-pillar going out. There's a couple of new mounds over there, so they've been moving something. Paying attention to driving, not the sun, sorry. And that's all for this week. I'm not going to update the other places because not much is happening. Thank you for your time. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.